In this video, we'll learn to determine the RNS configuration of few chiral carbons, and I'll also discuss the different CIP rules to determine or to assign the priority to different groups or atoms which are attached to the chiral carbon. The first rule of CIP is that we have to consider the atom which is directly attached to the chiral carbon. Now here this is methyl group CH3, but this carbon is directly attached to this carbon, and therefore we have to consider carbon here. Then this is chlorine, this is bromine, and this is hydrogen. Now among bromine, chlorine, carbon and hydrogen, the first priority will be given to the atom having the highest atomic weight. Here bromine is the highest atomic weight atom. Next is our chlorine, then carbon, and finally this is 4. Again, we know how to view this molecule. We have to view in such a way that lowest priority group should be away from the viewer, or it should be below the plane. Yes, hydrogen is having the lowest priority. It is below the plane, right? Now carbon, now this bromine, chlorine and methyl, right? Which turn this is? This is the anti-clockwise turn, and therefore the configuration of this particular chiral carbon is S. Now let us discuss about the second rule of CIP. According to that, if a chiral carbon is attached with same two atoms in this particular molecule, this chiral carbon is attached with, this is ethyl group, right? And this is methyl group, but directly connected atom to this chiral carbon is, here is carbon, here is also carbon. Then there is a tie between these two. Then what to do? We have to see this carbon is now attached with which atoms. Here this carbon is attached with 3 hydrogens. Here this carbon is attached with 2 hydrogen and 1 carbon. Here 3 hydrogens, 1, 2, 3 hydrogens, and here 2 hydrogens and 1 carbon, right? Definitely each priority will be more than this, because this is hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Here hydrogen, hydrogen, carbon. Carbon's atomic weight is more than hydrogen, right? Then among these 4 atoms or groups, will get the first preference. Yes, bromine's atomic weight is highest, therefore it will get 1. Hydrogen is the lowest atomic weight, therefore it will get the 4th preference, right? Then among these 2, it is getting the highest priority, therefore this will be 2 and this will be our 3, right? Then lowest priority group is below the plane, no problem, right? Then 1, 2, 3, which path it is taking? Again it is anti-clockwise, and therefore the configuration of this chiral carbon is S. Now let us consider this molecule. Here there is a hydrogen and other atom is deuterium. What is deuterium? It is the isotope of hydrogen. Now among this hydrogen and deuterium, we will get the more priority, and for that we have to use the third rule of CIP. According to that, the higher mass number atom will get higher preference. Suppose among hydrogen and deuterium will get the higher priority, right? Now let us see which are the atoms directly connected to the chiral carbon according to the first rule of CIP. Yes, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen and deuterium, right? Then this oxygen will get the first preference, right? Atomic weight is highest among the 4, it will get the second, right? Then hydrogen and deuterium, it will get the third priority, higher mass number, this will get the 4th priority, and this is according to what? Third rule of CIP. But in this case, what we have observed, that the this group is highest priority group and lowest priority group is above the plane. Then what we should do? We'll fix one bone. Suppose deuterium will be here. This bone will fix. Then we'll rotate the other three. We know it very well. Then hydrogen will come here. Then OH will come here, right? Then CH3 will go there, right? Hydrogen is our fourth priority. This is our first priority. This is our second priority, right? Then 1 2 3 1 2 3. What is this path? This is nothing but this is R, clockwise turn, right? The configuration of this particular chiral carbon is R. Now let us discuss the fourth rule of CIP. That rule is applicable when one of the group is having a multiple bond. Now in this molecule, this is what? This is a group where there is a double bond between this carbon and this carbon, right? Now how actually we will consider when we will determine the priority? We'll assume that this carbon is attached with one hydrogen and two carbons, right? Then among these two, this carbon is attached to it hydrogen, hydrogen and carbon, this carbon, right? But this carbon is attached to it one hydrogen and two carbons, right? Then which will get higher priority? Definitely this group will get the higher priority because here carbon carbon, but here there is one carbon, right? Okay, now see the other atoms which are directly connected. Bromine is the highest atomic weight here. It will get first priority. Hydrogen is the least atomic number. It is having the 4. Then among these two, it will get the higher priority. Therefore, this will be second and this particular group will be of third priority. Then lowest priority group is, it is below the plane, away from the viewer. Then 1 2 3. Which path this is? This is the clockwise path and therefore the configuration of this chiral carbon is R, right? Now in this case the multiple bond is between carbon and carbon. If suppose a multiple bond is between carbon and oxygen, then we have to consider that this carbon is attached to it to oxygen. Again, in case of suppose carbon triple bond carbon, if it is attached to its chiral carbon in some other molecule, then how we should consider carbon is attached to it 3 carbon, right? And this is the fourth rule of CIP. And with these 4 rules, I am sure that all of you can determine the configuration of chiral carbon easily. Now let us discuss few problems. Here these are few pairs of groups and we have to assign priority to them. Suppose this is CH2Br group and this is CH2CH2 and Br, right? This carbon is directly attached with a chiral carbon. This is also with the same chiral. Now which group will get the higher priority, right? See, this carbon is attached with 2 hydrogen and 1 bromine. This carbon, which is directly attached with a chiral carbon, is attached with 2 hydrogen and 1 carbon, right? Here 2 hydrogen and 1 bromine and here 2 hydrogen and 2 carbon. Therefore, this will get the higher priority. This will get the higher priority, right? And this will get the lower priority. If you compare these two, then this will get the higher priority, this will get the lower priority. Then consider this 2 group, right? Here this carbon is attached with 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. Here this carbon is attached with a oxygen via what? Multiple bond. Therefore this carbon is attached with 2 oxygen and 1 hydrogen, right? Oxygen and hydrogen. Here hydrogen hydrogen and oxygen, right? Which will get higher priority? This will get higher priority and this will get the lower priority. Okay? Next, come to these two groups, right? This nitrogen is directly attached to the carbon and this carbon is directly attached to the carbon. Now, nitrogen is having higher atomic weight than carbon and therefore this will get the first preference and this will get the second preference. That means this will get the highest priority and this will get the lower priority, right? Again, among these two, this oxygen is directly attached to the chiral carbon. Here, this carbon is directly attached to the chiral carbon. Therefore, it will get the higher priority, then it will get the lower priority, right? Again, among these two, this carbon is attached with 2 hydrogen and 1 iodine, right? And here, this carbon is attached with 3 hydrogen. Definitely, it will get the higher priority and this will get the lower priority, right? And this is the way actually how we can determine priority of different groups which are attached to the chiral carbon.